Hi everyone and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. My name is Simon and together with my wife Faye we resell mainly on eBay and Amazon. Coming up in this video as usual are sales from the barn. First I wanted to talk about this new automated feedback. Now I kept seeing posts on Instagram and elsewhere, people talking about how automated feedback has kicked in, and I was starting to get a bit frustrated because it hadn't kicked in on our account. So I'm thinking to myself, all these people are like getting ahead of the game. They're getting all this automated feedback and we're not. When are they going to allow it on our account? And I stay quite close to our feedback. I'm not obsessed about negative feedback, neutral feedback, anything like that. You know, just it is what it is. I'm years beyond that now. But I can't believe that I'd not noticed this little button where you can show automated feedback. So I found a little button and lo and behold, there it is. There's all the automated feedback. Now I added them up. We had 78 positive feedbacks, 1 neutral in the last 30 days. And when I count down through the feedbacks for where it shows for the past month, that adds up to 80, so it's pretty close. Probably just a timing issue on that other one. So there was me getting a bit annoyed that we weren't getting automated feedback ourselves, and we were all along. So you can just use that button to check yours for yourself if it's kicked in. Let us know if you think this is a good thing. I'm still a little bit undecided. There's a part of me that thinks it is a good thing, but then also we work really hard for the feedback, as I'm sure you all do. But the ones I love are when people really recognise the effort that's gone into packaging fragile items. And a lot of those feedbacks come in a little bit later. And I believe these feedbacks come in something like 7 days after delivery. So it's a bit of a shame that we're going to sort of miss out on some of those comments that, you know, you love reading and you're just getting the generic, you know, tracked and delivered on time message. And also, I don't know, I feel like there's quite a few bad sellers out there, but some people just kind of don't like to complain. There's still a lot of people that think when they buy something online that they you get what you're given, you don't have the right to return anything. And obviously I'm not an advocate of getting more returns, but you do see sort of people saying, oh, you know, I was forced to pay for return postage on a damaged item or something, and they just don't really sort of understand their rights. So I feel like some of those sellers that are gatekeeping like returns and refunds are going to, you know, benefit from positive feedback that they probably didn't deserve. But you know, is that my problem? Not really. But as I say, you know, it is sort of in the back of my head that I'm a little bit on the fence about automated feedback. I know like Vinted have been doing it for a long time, and I guess I've probably said it. I'm sure I've probably said it that, you know, no news is good news and we should get automatic feedback. Now it's here. I can't decide really whether I like it or not, but if all things are equal and everyone's getting it, then what difference does it make, I suppose? If, like us, you have your settings to automatically leave positive feedback after a buyer has paid for the item and left me positive feedback, this new automated feedback does not do that. If you're expecting buyers to be left feedback after you get automated feedback, it doesn't happen. You have to leave feedback manually. Little bit annoying. eBay needs to introduce a third option. Maybe that will be coming along sometime in 2028. Anyway, let's go and have a look at some sales from the barn.
I haven't got my glasses on.
Oh god.
Crate 21.
Yeah.
A vintage Wooden Sons 4x trios cup saucers side plates.
Those ones?
I think so.
4, yeah, it's the only 4 in there.
Okay, they were a tea room purchase. They cost £175. Have taken 3 months to sell for £24.99 plus post.
Someone made an offer on these for £15, which Faye accepted. It's been 2 days, no payment. I looked at the location of the person that bought them. They're in Italy, so I'm assuming they then came across the GSP price and decided not to go ahead without the courtesy of letting us know. So I just relisted these and they sold after being relisted within a couple of hours. If the other person ever does come forward, they'll get the order cancelled and we'll take the hit, but we don't tend to mess around with stuff like that, do we? And wait and wait.
eBay should have a thing that the buyer gets saying, we noticed you're in a different country, do you still want to proceed with this order, yes or no?
It'll take about 6 years for them to develop that.
Okay, art 190, it's small. Is it on the end here?
Tray up.
It's a bird.
Oh yeah, there's the sun.
No, that's fine. It's a vintage art panel of a bird on a yellow background with like a Hessian mount. That cost 81p. Sold within a month for £19.99 plus post. Then we've got a door.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's there.
That was free off Free Cycle, and as I've mentioned before, I do pick things up off Free Cycle, but only if they've been available for ages. So people have had the opportunity to ask if it's available and get it. So yeah, it was free. We've had that 3 months, sold for $39.99. They're coming to collect it in a few days time, and they've paid, obviously. Crate 30.
Yeah.
Job lot of vintage china, 10 side plates, 3 cake plates, bundle or batch 6. Is that the last one?
The last batch.
They were from the tea room, so £1.75, and they sold for £27 and 4p including post. Then we got a shelf. It's in a box, I think. Oh no, maybe it isn't. Vintage Royal Standard coffee pot, 5 cups, saucers, sugar bowl and creamer jug.
Got a few sets that would appear at first glance to match that. Okay, so it's got a coffee pot. So
Yeah.
does that mean it's...
I think it might be in a box. Oh no, maybe it isn't. That is it.
Look.
There we go. Yeah, that is a tea room purchase. That cost £1.75. It's taken 3 months to sell. Took an offer for £14.25 plus heavy postage.
Ooh.
Toy tub.
By the way, every chance that we're not pulling a toy out of the toy tub. Just
Yeah.
what we called the tub ages ago. We haven't renamed it.
Job lot of fridge magnets. 52 of them. 1.4 kilos.
There they are.
There's a whole lot of different ones in there, like funny and modern ones, a Slimming World one, loads of really old religious ones, and they cost 3p. They have been listed a few days and sold for £16 plus post, and they're going GSP to Poland.
Yeah, a customer just messaged with the offer, so I replied, you know, hit the send offer button, and they accepted.
Crate 7. 6 rimmed bowls, Ligny Hottest.
Oh yeah.
These are so
Our
old.
oldest items that I picked up from Bletchley near Milton Keynes
Yes.
when I was on my own. I shouldn't have been let loose on my own.
18 months ago that was.
The last
They,
time I went there as well.
oh, they cost £2 and sold for £6 plus post.
Wow.
Money back in the till. And then under these magnets is a Kenneth Cole men's suit jacket blazer, size 38. Just picked that up off a pound rail. That was 6 months ago and sold for £9.99 plus the post. Okay, we've got these 10 bone china saucers going out. It's just a mixed selection. They're all different. They were just odds and sods left over from tea room pickup. That lot cost £1.75, sold for £12.95 plus post within about 6 weeks. Then we've got these 3 limited edition prints by N.W. Brunye, In the Groove, Reference and Generous horse racing prints. They cost a total of £7, sold for £50 and 24p including post. And then we've got this vintage, oh, they sold within a couple of weeks. And then we've got this vintage framed postcard, Valentine series, printed in Great Britain. And this cost 81p, sold within a couple of weeks for £8.49 plus post. Thought I'd just mention, I've taken a radical approach today. I have unlisted loads of stock. So individual cake plates that are for sale, side plates, individual ones, and sets of side plates on their own, and dessert plates as well. And what I'm going to do, I've started, and I was getting really hot and bothered, is making bundles of them again, because they seem to work. 3 cake plates and 10 side plates, but I think I'm going to do 2 cake plates and 10 side plates for these bundles, because I haven't got as many cake plates, but I'm doing bundles. I've got piles of it everywhere in the dining room, so that's what I'm doing this afternoon. Just had a message. Says it's from a neighbour. Have you seen your front door? ... Laughy face, laughy face, laughy face. And then she sent a picture of the front door and says, warning you so they don't all fall in when you open the door.
Oh, no. Oh my god. We love our neighbours, don't we?
We do love our neighbours. Who is
All those
this?
3 boxes. Don't know. You'll have a look on the label. Don't say it. Gosh.
It's
There we
Jay.
go. Oh, is it Joe, is it? Oh, cool. Can't barely see the Ring doorbell. I better get that cleared. Right, open the door then.
Excellent. What do you think, Lena?
Knock them all down, Leans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is that your little nose did that? Oh, it's bubble wrap.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, loads of bubble wrap. Cool. Better get on that then.
Come on. Good girl.
Well, thanks very much for watching this video. Let us know what you think about this new automated feedback. Is it a good thing, do you think? Is it a bad thing? And what is next? What's the next thing that eBay are going to copy from Vinted? We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of bird